All right, we're live. Hey, everybody. We're here with Justin
Hey,
Beaver from Beaver Crafter Club. How are you doing today?
really good. You?
Good. Yeah, just another
Amazing.
Monday.
Thanks for having me. It's an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So here I'll put up the website.
Sure.
So let's take a look at the project, and if anybody in the audience, when they show up, has any questions, they can ask them. Um,
Sure.
yeah, where do you want to start?
Um, well, obviously it's NFT project. So based on the ETH blockchain, first generation is 10K beavers. So obviously they're all unique based on more than 200 threats with all different kind of rarity we'll talk about later.
Yeah, we'll get
Mm,
down to that. I guess the roadmaps first.
so we have a game in development. This beaver will bring, I don't know, another kind of utility. All the threads are really cool. Like I mean, our artist's been working for months now, making a whole artistic direction, both with the game developing team and the marketing team, so we can keep a whole direction. Everything is relevant and the whole project is developing in one same way. It's the game. So right now we have one developer, one engineer who's already working on the groundwork of the game, and both artists and graphic designer working all of the design aspect of the game. So all props, interaction, the village. This is the stuff we already worked on, and now what we need is a game studio to join us. So maybe we can take a look at the roadmap.
Somehow I got. Oh, I think that's supposed to follow. Sorry. Um,
So yeah, we've been working on this for months. We actually launched communication early September. Uh, let's say we spend a week or so without a website or white paper, just teasing the arts, making connection. We released the website and white paper last week, and this was a huge milestone for us actually because people started to get curious about it.
yeah, it's
And
they're cute little beavers.
yeah, so yeah, in the first place, people were just coming by like, "Oh, beaver are cute. Let me check this out." But now that we have the white paper out, we've seen plenty of people coming, asking, I don't know, deep question about the deepest part of the project, like the depth of the project. I'm sure the will get as bring a lot of people in. So yeah, if you take a look at the roadmap, um, minting will happen early October. So right now it should be on the 7th of October, and as soon as we say we sold out, there's been a couple of game studio, indie game studio from Europe mostly. We've been in touch with, and we're only waiting for the actual sold out day to start a real negotiation with them. Sadly, I can't name drop them because, well, you know about the industry. Uh, it's hard to say. Yeah, we're gonna work with these people. Yeah, we're gonna work with these people. Um, it's
Yeah,
not a
nothing,
choice.
nothing
Yeah,
final till it's final.
yeah. And the goal is, and it's basically what we already discussed with the studio, is to launch the game early on 2022. So with what we already worked on and what this studio could bring us, we sure like on December we could have an alpha gameplay, so we can actually start showing the gameplay to the people and maybe host community event or live gameplay with people from Twitch or YouTube. And yeah, we really want this game to be played by many people. So first generation is 10k NFT. So let's say most of the project get to 2k or 3k unique owner. We will need way more unique owner than this. So that's why during the game development we will add more generation. So in the end, we hope to get at least 10k unique owner that are able to play the game.
Okay. Somebody's asking for a little bit more of a recap on the game. We'll probably get into more of the gameplay once we reach the white paper.
Yeah.
We're just kind of going through like the broader vision right now. So here, I'll scroll down to the actual beavers. The
Yeah.
Oppa one is definitely my favorite. Um,
It's actually one of the first that have been made. Like if there is a OG Beaver, that's the one.
it's so cute. And so like, so the one of ones, their traits are still repeated through the collection.
Not really. If you take a
Or
look,
is this not one of one?
no, this one is not. But these
Okay.
threats are definitely let me check. But yeah, no, these two traits are legendary for the tails and epic for the upper head avatar tattoo.
Okay, so there's
Uh, no, right now we released only two one-on-one unique, but I send you one more. So I don't know, maybe you
yeah,
can
here
show
we'll
them. Yeah.
pop over to that. Um, I think the green one is probably my favorite here. I like I don't
The
know. I've always liked like X-ray sort of art. So
yeah, no, that's one of the one-on-one you usually see in project. We actually had an issue with creating this unique because we need all beavers to be able to live in the future metaverse, the game. So we couldn't do any I don't know, two beavers in the same NFT or a bigger one, a smaller one. Every beaver need to have the same base.
yeah, that makes
But yeah,
sense.
no, I really like the third one, the Oscar type.
They're like ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that the tail is also wrapped.
Yeah, no, we will reveal like we minting in launching in 10 days. So definitely within this last 10 days, people will see most of the unique. One will be airdrop for the early owner, the people who mint first. Or I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm
here.
thinking about hosting a vote to see which one of the unique people want to be airdropped for during minting process.
Like a vote of which one of one to airdrop.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
so far, I mean, if I do the vote right now, I'm pretty sure it will be the X, right? But I don't know. There's more unique coming, so we'll see about
I'm
that.
excited to see the rest of them. Um, all right, so the minting roadmaps, there's that one of one unique and 10 other beavers being airdropped for the first 25%. Um,
Yeah.
and then 5 at 50% and 10. So what are community champions? That was a question I had.
That's that's both people that are with us from the beginning. So I won't name drop them, but I'm pretty sure they will recognize themselves. And then it's mostly like our team is pretty big. We like 4 people actually working on the development, and 2 or 3 other people managing the project, always watching Discord and Twitter every activity. So again, we already know some of the name for community champion right now. But yeah, basically it's people helping us pushing the project.
Okay. And for the charity donation, is that going to be something that's also voted on? Like which?
Not exactly, because we have a way to approach this subject. It's in a white paper. Maybe we can jump to it now or talk about it later. But basically, there's beaver are present on 3 different regions of the world, and all have different issue in this region. So we're still looking for a charity in South America. I've got a couple in mind, but we need to make sure it actually respects what we expect from them. So no, I'm sure they won't. mm, it hasn't been a subject so far. Like people understand the way we approach it. I don't know what you think about it.
Yeah, it's buying beavers to help beavers. Like it's cool. It's there's another project called Drop Bears, and it's like a generative koala collection, and they donate to a koala sanctuary.
Okay.
Um, so I think it's definitely at least for me, like something I would be on board with. I am a big fan of supporting wildlife since they can't really support themselves,
Yeah.
especially with like how fast we grow into where they live.
No, sure. And yeah, no, and to be honest, what I'm more excited about is the United Kingdom bringing beavers back, because they've been extinct for hundreds of years now. We haven't seen beaver in Europe for, what did say there, 500 years. So they've been reintroduced lately. So there's a chance most of the team come from Europe. So what we really want is actually come and see them, come and check what the charity has been doing on the field.
That'd be super cool, and see the first beavers in 500 years in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a historical details, but first beaver, like I wouldn't remember what period it was, but the first OG beaver actually came from Germany. And then because of the how the earth was shaped back in the days, he actually worked his way through America.
Yeah, because there
So
used
yeah,
to be a bridge that connected the two.
yeah, pretty much. So it's really, really, really early in this earth history. But yeah, beaver actually came from Europe and then got extinct. So it's
So is that sort of history? Some like did that play into why y'all chose beavers?
Uh, no, not really. It's a subject I went through when I was looking at charity. I spent the whole night watching documentary, learning about how they actually behave, how they help, or sometimes cause issue in ecosystem. So yeah, that's why they have all kind of problematic. Like if you take a look at in North America, the habitat is being destructed, and if you take a look at South America, what they bring to the ecosystem is not that good. So you need upper hand, like a human hands, to help balance the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty important thing that we can do to help protect wildlife because as they did in the United Kingdom, they if we don't help, they'll disappear.
Uh,
We kind of already talked about the traits, but I'll show
yeah,
them real quick before we get into the gameplay.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so the rarity category have a big impact on the game. We will take a look right after. And plenty of threats have been revealed, but now that we are in the final sprint before launching, we will reveal like I don't know, let's say maybe half of the actual threat.
Okay,
Some of them are super cool. There are a lot of pop culture reference.
like the Oppatail.
Yeah, yeah, and the really cool thing is that all of the so of course for the eyes you will have the crying eyes, the scary eyes or anything, but when you have a specific traits like I don't know, could be a lightsaber, could be the avatar tattoo. The impact it will have on the gameplay is been made actually through the reference. So if you have a lightsaber, obviously it won't help you to fish. It will help you going adventure outside of the village, give you let's say fighting skill. But we will take a look at what are the actual utility of them.
Yeah, here we'll start there.
So yeah, the game is basically a village. In the first place, it's generated through a procedural engine. So every village will be different in the first place. The procedural engine will take biomes and weather into consideration. So depending on what time is it, or depending on the season, village will be generated with ice or very dry. So this thing in the first place is really random, and then you come into this village with 20 beavers, and the
Yeah.
whole village is customizable. So obviously you will choose a spot in this village to build your house and decorate the inside and the outside of your house. You will have all the resource and crafting and task spot in the village. So if you want to chop wood, you will have to do by the forest, and the forest will be randomly placed in the village. If you want to fish, again on the river, there will be fishing point randomly placed in the first place. And then all of these assets are movable or customizable. So
And
you
they'll all
also
have
have
utility in the village, right? So other than like fishing, you'll be able to build stuff within the village. And I think that's probably my favorite part is like the uh like community sort of like reaching out to people who have for like this one where 7 Dragon Balls
yeah,
in the same village help you craft the statue. Like it's
yeah.
pretty well you'd get all 7 from minting, so you'd reach out to people to come build a village together.
But if you want your village to be the most efficient one or the most cute or decorated one, either way, you will have to build a community inside your village. Because you can only add 10 of your beavers in 20 beavers village. You will need help from other people. So for example, if I have 5 beaver and most of them are the threats give them bonuses for fishing and crafting, I will definitely need a beaver in my village that have a bonus for mining or other task. And then yeah, you have this rarity threats that ask you to actually build a team around these threats. So yeah, the example you have on the website is the most relevant we could find to explain the system. So yeah,
I think you did a good job.
you have a Dragon Ball. You will have to go through Discord and Twitter and find people who have the same Dragon Ball threats And if you manage to get 7 of them, and it will be a legendary threat. So I don't know, let's say there will be 50 or 100 of people within the whole 10K NFT that will have them. So you will have to find these people, and yeah, be in the same village with them. And yeah, and if you take a look at the first, no, you can come back to utility. Yeah, so the rarity of a threat will impact the bonus it gives you. So if you look at a common threat, it will only give you like 2.5% of efficiency in a task. But if it's a legendary one, it will give you way more. Like a rare threat will give you 10% instead of 2.5, and a legendary will give you 10% efficiency to all stats. And that's just an example. Like a really, really rare phishing threat could give you 20, 30, or maybe more bonuses.
Wow. That's I like that the legendary is for all stats. I think that's cool.
Yeah, we wanted to every beaver will be able to be efficient in any part of the gameplay. But what we want to bring with this threat utility is the community part. So yeah, you will have to make decision with your village, to talk with them often, to make sure everyone is doing the task he's better in. And if you don't have this specific beaver, anyone could still do the task no one has bonus for. And yeah, so yeah,
So,
base of the gameplay, you have your village, you decorate, and your own house. You upgrade the village facilities with all the beaver, and to do so, you'll need to perform tasks, both crafting and gathering. So obviously you can fish. I know beaver are vegetarian, but still it's in the ecosystem and it will help you for other tasks. So for example, for to fish, you will need resources from the farmer. Mining and woodworker definitely will be needed if you want to build or repair stuff in the village. Herbalists can both bring food to the village because you will need to feed all of this beaver. And then you have the last one, expedition, which is a bit vague right now, but it will be a way to earn any kind of resource and specific treasure, random treasure. So an item it will be that could be hard to craft. You can randomly pass by it during an expedition, and again that's another score. So I was talking about the lightsaber earlier. The lightsaber threat will definitely help you your expedition score more than fishing, of course.
so how will the expeditions be will it be playable, or will I just send my beaver and wait for it to come back and see what it got?
We're still debating about it, and we will need the final game studio to. We will need them to talk about it. Basically, we thought about it in it will be an animation, like a script, but thinking about the future of the game, it will have to be a specific part of the gameplay. So yeah, let's say for the first release of the game, it's like the other task. It's only it's a non-playable script, but that's one of the game aspects we will need to and we want to develop for the long term.
Awesome. So here we'll go to facilities next. So these are all of the different things you can build.
Yeah. So again, it's they all will be generated in a procedural way when the village is created, and all right. So some of them are pretty basic. There will be a market, so you can buy, sell, and exchange a resource with both your village and other villages. Bus stop is there, so you can visit other villages. So that's where Discord and Twitter will be important as well. Like the first time 7 people will actually match with the 7 Dragon Ball, everyone will want to take a look at it.
True. Yeah.
Forge will obviously be the spot where you have to craft stuff. Storage is a way to share resources with your village. So if you do have this beaver who is really good at fishing, definitely you will fish for other people. So you will have the storage in every village, so you can share resources with others instead of selling them or exchanging them through the market.
Okay. And then the leaderboard, that's one that I'm interested in. Will there be like sorts of rewards for being at the top of the leaderboard?
Yeah, sure. So right now we're still debating if it should be a weekly or monthly. But yeah, in your village, one of the common goal you have is to build the dam. Obviously, because we beaver only think we think about is building a dam. So yeah, there will be a leaderboard involving every village, and every village will compete building this dam. And also there will be a leaderboard for the way you decorate your village. So it could be you could reach the top of this leaderboard because in your village you have a lot of unique traits or rare traits that give you specific item you can craft and use to decorate. And in the future it will go through a vote, like you will have to actually vote for the cutest village around. And
Cool.
yeah, as of rewards, that's one of the main subjects we still have right now. It's the game in its actual stage is not a play to earn, right? But this leaderboard will give us the opportunity to actually reward efficient and active player. Like because we want to push this the community part of the game, people that actually build a village and with a really good team, efficient team, they talk a lot with each other, so they're really efficient. Yeah, this village will be on top of the leaderboard and could be weekly or monthly, but we will reward them. So we can reward them with future generation of beaver or actual gameplay reward. So one statue for a village that will be that was top one of the leaderboard last month. This village could get a unique statue that will stay for eternity.
That'd be
So
cool.
yeah,
Um,
basically not a play to earn, but we found a way to interact and reward with player.
what about the town hall? So,
Ah, the town hall is really important because of the 20 beavers village, and obviously you don't need to ask anyone to decorate your own house or everything around your house. But if you want to decorate the marketplace, if you want to decorate had a huge statue in the middle of the village, it shouldn't be your own choice. So that's where the town hall came in. uh, you will be able to take vote every day. So obviously in the first place you will be able to vote for a mayor. So the mayor will have one more vote. So vote can't be anymore a draw, like 10 agree and 10 refuse. So you will have a mayor. And then yeah, any beaver from the village could ask for a vote every day. And this vote could relocating facilities. So the market, the bus stop, the forge, they will be first place randomly in the village. But in terms of design and decoration for the village, you may want to move them. But again, it can't be one beaver choice. So you will have to ask your village about it.
Yeah, and take a vote. That's cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, and town hall will also be a way to direct a message to other beaver. So this the same beaver that is really efficient is fishing can through the town hall tell people, "Hi guys, don't mind fishing. That's my job. You will find this amount of fish every day in the storage, but I will need this amount of wood or stone or something like this." And because you have this daily quests that request a joint effort from the village, like I don't know, a daily quest. These daily quests are generated in a procedural way as well, so they won't ever be the same each day. But these quests are way harder than any task you usually do. So even if you have this really good beaver, this really good fisher beaver, he won't be able to perform the quest on his own. So you have the town hall to say, all right, guys, today we have to focus on these resources, or we have to focus on upgrading the forge, or the storage, or the inn.
so that'll sort of like motivate further building as well.
Yeah, motivate and organize. Uh, because we don't want people to have to go through Discord and Twitter to talk with them village, with their fellow villager. We need something inside the game so they can communicate with each other.
Yeah, it's cool. That way, like I don't have to leave the site to
Yeah.
communicate. All right. So under
Right.
community,
Do you mind if I light a cigarette? Oh,
no, you can go
that's
ahead.
fine. Cool.
Yeah. Uh, so what is the club?
All right. Well, the club is just a way to explain people what we are planning long term. um, because the DAO will have a huge impact on the way we are developing the game, the way we are releasing the next generation. Uh, we will have to develop a strong community, and it's starting already, which is really exciting because we already have people coming every day asking about the game, making suggestion. Um, Obviously, the game uh, can look like some kind of Animal Crossing. So it rings bell for people. So everyone enjoyed Animal Crossing, but I'm pretty sure everyone also have there, there's always something in Animal Crossing you can someone can be disappointed of. So for me, it was the whole community part. For some people, it was the task you can perform. Like it could be boring after a couple of days. So right now, it's really exciting because people came to us with all this hints, all this suggestion, and that's why we want to push in the long term. And that's what's really amazing with NFT and cryptocurrency, because we can actually vote and bring some kind of democracy to the project. Um, like for example, if we want to, we are discussing this subject with both the team and the game studio, and there's different way to find a solution. So instead of making a choice within our team, we have this, I don't know, free solution to a subject. We bring this solution to our community. We explain every details, every impact this solution can have. We leave them a couple of days and moderating debate, and then the choice will be objective and again, it's democracy, so people should be cool with the choice we made. It's not a this huge impact choice are not discussed just in my saloon with my friend. They are detailed and debated with everyone.
Yeah, within the whole community. So that'll be the will the DAO be how the voting for that goes down?
Yeah. For the first vote, it should happen on Discord with the whole MetaMask integration, because so far it's the easiest way to do it. But we are actually working on a specific platform for this vote to take part. One of the subjects it will be really interesting to talk with people is the next generation. Like, because we want more people to play this game, we want to push more generation, but this generation will have to be discussed with the community. Like, when should we release them? What price should they be? What are the um, looking at the first generation, people may have suggestion about the balance in within the threads. So that's all kind of subject we want to discuss. Again, yeah, and also marketing, because marketing is a team effort in our team. Like, I'm managing the project, so I'm taking a look at every marketing move we can make, but all the members from the team do it as well. What would be really interesting for the game launch is to make this decision with the community as well. Like, should we focus on the gaming Twitch channel? But if there are gaming Twitch channel, should we focus on the NFT one, or should we aim for non-NFT channels? Same again for YouTube. The way we approach people on Twitter, on Discord, project we could collab with. That's all kind of choice we could take on our own, but it's way more interesting to bring the people in.
Yeah. Yeah, and then finally the team.
Yeah, so that's the main team. Has been working on this project since the beginning. Obviously, right now there's more people than this. Some of them are external, some of them are friends, but are really good in a specific subject. So we ask for their help daily. But yeah, that's us. The very first 4 Beaver.
Awesome. And then, does anybody watching have any questions about the project?
Let me take a look at the Twitch.
We'll leave that there for a second. And then I have some memes from y'all's meme channel to show. I think
Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
we have this graphic designer Duke. He's really cheeky. So yeah, we gave our community plenty of materials to chill the project with.
Yeah, there's some good ones in here.
Now, this so far has been one of our most efficient assets, to be honest.
The
People
memes.
love them on the Discord, and it's a good way to make people react on Twitter, like people who doesn't know anything about a project. You have this Justin Bieber, sorry.
I think we lost him for a second. We'll see if he loads back in. StreamYard. Okay, I'll keep moving through the memes while we wait for him. I think some of my favorite ones were the ones at the start. This one's pretty good. Simpsons memes. Oh, I think he is fully gone. We'll see if he rejoins. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Okay, we'll keep moving through memes if I can. This is a first for me. Somebody getting what other interviews? Tomorrow we're interviewing NFT Insider or High Drop World to talk about what he's working on and his recent partnership with Atomic Hub. Oh, here he is. He's back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, no. PC just crashed, but it's fine. Yeah, we're actually sharing a house with the whole team. Everyone has been working with distance because we all came from either London, Brussels, France, or Germany. But right now, for the last sprint of the launching, we all set up in one house. So yeah, I just kicked out one of the guys' PC to come back. He's glad.
That's cool that y'all are living together. I bet that helps with like project decisions.
Yeah, a lot, and also to be way more active and have a stronger presence. We
So
don't get a lot of split.
which meme here is your favorite?
I mean, my favorite is the Justin Beaver one. Yeah, if you could scroll up.
That's the one.
That's the one. You know, yeah.
They're past it?
Hmm. Where is it? Sorry.
Maybe it's higher up.
Yeah. Mm. Oh, where did he go? I don't know. Maybe in my dream, I'm thinking about Justin Bieber actually buying a beaver. So
That'd be
yeah.
pretty cool.
No, the Snoop one, Snoop Dogg one is amazing as well. Basically, it's me annoying our graphic designer every day with, can you make this beaver GIF? Yeah, can you make this one? Yeah, can you make this one? So yeah, we've got plenty more. You can sometimes see them on Twitter. We're dropping them to tease people. Yeah, the Snoop one is amazing. Master Yoda as well.
Yeah.
Nah, they all look great.
I just realized they weren't even playing. They were paused for some reason on my end. This one's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, is there any question on Twitch?
Yeah, any points in the roadmap you'd like us to get a little deeper into?
Um, I'm not sure. Um,
Before we
maybe
move
you can click on
forward,
the roadmap pages, but from the white paper because it's the one from the website, but more detail. Um, yeah, no, for me the most interesting part. Well, as a project manager, the most interesting part it will happen on October when we are actually building the team that will develop the game for years and years. But as a player, the DAO part is really exciting as well because I've seen so many projects, and even if I love them, there's always some small part of it that like, I would have done something different. So, and again, it's not about what we think is right. It's we really want people to be able to make strong choice by really introducing them to the depth of these shows. Like we are talking about rewarding people. Reward people has a huge impact because we are on the ETH blockchain, so we don't want people to paying too much fees for the health of the project. We can't pay too much fees as well. So this kind of choice cannot be that easy. So there's different way to approach it. We will present them to the community, and everyone should accept more the choice we made.
Yeah, I think the community like voting aspect will help with that. Um, so I'm not sure that we have any more questions. Is there anything else you want to add before we sign off?
Yeah, that's something. My main focus right now is developing collabs. So there are the usual Twitter and Discord collab, like come check their project, join their Discord, this kind of stuff. That is interesting, but that's not what I meant. That's not my focus right now. The kind of collabs we want for the long term is to give our metaverse to the whole NFT universe. For example, we are talking with a couple of emerging projects like ours, and I don't know if this project is involving an animal. Having a collab with this project will mean that this animal will take part in the game. Like if it's a bear, it will be a unique quest involving this bear, going helping him or fight with him. I don't know if I'm thinking about ape collab. People owning an ape will be able to build a ape statue in their village. So that's the kind of long-term collab we want to implement to the game. It's really early right now to name drop anyone or to develop about it, but we had really interesting talk with both NFT project and non-NFT project. Like for example, there is this stable coin we are talking with. Um, so there won't be any NFT we can implement to the game, but this stablecoin could help us either reward user or add utility in the game, or it could be just a artistic collaboration. So they have a logo and they have a whole universe behind this coin. So if you own if more if some people in the same village own this coin, their marketplace will be replaced by the a stablecoin marketplace. So in terms of gameplay, it will be pretty much the same, but it bring more depth to the whole game design.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I think that's a good way of doing collabs rather than um, I guess I'd more so call it like partnered advertising.
Yeah, which is still cool, and it's really important because that's the best way to find curious people, um, rather than paying promoters or massively chilling people through Discord DM, which is a pain for everyone. Um, so no, it's still really healthy, but again, if you think about long term collaboration between NFT project needs to be deeper than that and more interesting. So yeah, that's the main subject I'm working on right now, but I can't reveal that much, sadly.
Makes sense. It's still pretty early. Um, yeah, so just some quick reminders for everybody here. The drop is October 7th, right?
Yeah,
Um,
minting price is 0.08 ETH. There will be 10k NFT for the first generation. There should be like 300 or 400 early sale whitelists. We are still giving them, so come check us out, and there's definitely a chance for you to get in. We're hosting many giveaway, to be honest. So right now it's still really easy to get a free beaver before we're launching. And oh yeah, last point. The all of the bonus the threats gives you will be revealed within 4 days after we mint. Like on the min day, we will reveal all of the outfit bonuses in game. The day after mint, we will reveal all of the object and the background of the NFT bonuses. The day after, it will be for the eyes and mouth, and the last day will be for object Beaver are having in their hands and hats. So it will be a way to keep a strong activity for the first few days. And after this, everyone is settled. They know what the Beaver have as a bonus, and they can start to build their future village.
Awesome. And then also the Discord link is down below us.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody for joining, and thank you, Justin, for coming on today.
Thank you, man. It's been a great opportunity. It's lovely to it's really cool to be able to speak about this project for this many time. It's amazing. Like
Yeah.
I spend days and days writing the white paper, and it's always so frustrating because I want to tell more about this subject, or I want people to properly understand the subject. This kind of opportunity is amazing. Like, thanks a lot, man.
It's a lot easier to, I feel like, explain stuff over stream than just over
Definitely.
messages. Awesome.
Uh,
Thanks, everybody. Any sign-off words?
oh no, not really. Come check us out on Discord. The community is really cool, really funny. All of the team is really present. You can ask any kind of question. If it's a communication or marketing question, I will be there to answer. If it's a engineering issue, our engineer will be there to answer. Yeah, come check us out.
Thanks, everybody. And somebody asked for the Discord link. It's right below us in the video. You just type that into your browser and join the Discord. Actually, here, I'll put one in the chat as well real quick before we go. Right, that way y'all don't have to type out the letters. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Justin.
Thanks, guys. See you.